So, I mean, will is very biblical. If you look at somewhere in the Bible, for the Christians, the Bible, Isaiah 38, verse 1, it deals with the fact that the Lord directed through Hezekiah that when Hezekiah was ill, the Lord directed the prophet Isaiah that he should tell him that he should put his house in order because he's going to die. So that is where Christians root out wills from. But it is interesting to note that the reason why I chose this topic is that many at times when lawyers hold programs to talk to people about wills, they tend to shy away from it because they feel that you are talking about death. But the most important thing is to put your things in order. I mean, if you're a young person, you pass 30 years, even if you have 20,000 Ghana cedis in your account, you should have your first draft of a will to say that I leave this, I devise it to Mr. A or Mr. B or my next of kin or something.
Right.
So basically, I mean, will is a declaration in a prescribed form. So I'll later deal with the prescribed form, but the prescribed form basically deals with the format as required by the Wills Act, and it is basically an intention of a testator, that is the person making that particular intentions known through that prescribed form, and what is important, or what is quite different with the last what do you call it, funeral instructions, is that person, you could have a funeral instruction and at the same time have a will.
Okay.
Now the funeral instructions basically deals with from the time that the person closed his eyes. So his or her eyes. In that, the person would say that, so when I close my eyes, I would want my children, so he or she would appoint an executor, so that, say, Mr. A, ensure that when I close my eyes at my residence, you give me a very good bath. You get someone to give me a good bath. From there, I would want my mortal remains to be taken to this particular funeral home.
Right.
Now, another thing is that, and all of these things are instructions that the lawyer would go through with a person. I've had that encounter before.
Is that
times.
separate? So is that